in a world where there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of kind of worry about how people get on and how different communities interact with each other, PSHE is a vehicle to try and address that, to try and get to the root of kind of what it means to be a good human being. And I think it's probably the only subject that you can explicitly do that in. I mean, I'm a historian, so you can do it through history. You can absolutely address historical conflicts. You can look at issues of genocide, of kind of prejudice-based incidents in history and put them in context. But actually adapting and evolving to the world around you requires something that's much more flexible, and that's where PSHE works really well, I think. It facilitates everything else that you're trying to do in school, and I'd see it as a pastoral intervention almost. I think if students are happy, if students are secure, if they feel they can be themselves, then you've got the best chance of them attending school, of staying in school, of kind of getting the most out of their lessons and out of their learning. And so it facilitates that. I think it addresses very serious issues that for some students would prevent them from taking part entirely. The real extreme edge of it is that for some students, not having effective education around issues of identity or issues of kind of who they are can actually lead to some incredibly depressing places, and the kind of rate of teen suicide is an absolute disgrace. I think that you've got to tackle it, and you've got to tackle it in schools, because where else are you going to?
Because I think people very much mix.
But staff are enthusiastic, they want to get it right, and I don't think it's necessarily always an easy topic to teach. I think the work that Rachel's done in making it accessible for a huge number of people who teach PSE, I mean, we've got over 60 teachers who teach PSE and PSHE, sorry, and so that's impressive. The council have been very supportive, so the local authority kind of training offer around equalities and diversity work in schools is incredibly rich, incredibly supportive of schools, resourcing, support for kind of tackling issues head on, and just the kind of advice and guidance for Rachel and for staff in school has been first class. So whether it's delivering whole staff training days or whether it's more specific inquiries about how do we tackle this, it's really useful to have them there, kind of checking in, making sure that what we do is statutory compliant, making sure that we're kind of basing what we do on the right guidance, the most recent and up-to-date thinking. And that's been really powerful as well.